And welcome back to Final Fantasy IX with me, Matthew Caddies, aka Poogie. So today we will take a bit of a detour here because we want to go into Southgate, I guess, or Borden Arch, I'm not sure which. Also, I need to equip some new stuff on Dagger because she's kind of lacking in that department, so let's go with that. And I think that's it for now. Seriously, she's already learned a lot of her spells she can with her current staff. So yeah, and as for Steiner, well, I can easily give him the iron sword I got earlier. Don't know why I didn't do that, but whatever. Let's go into the Southgate. Now here, we can't do much, although we can talk to the thing, because someone can help us, someone will come eventually, and it's, I don't know if that's the same woman that we saw earlier, but it is part-time worker Mary who will sell us some various things which we'll probably need because I use a lot of potions against Black Waltz #1, and keep in mind that Zorn and Thorn, unbeknownst to Zidane here, didn't even know about the other ones, so yeah. So you can either rest, which I will, it costs you 100 gil, which, given that how many battles I got into in the Ice Cavern, shouldn't be a problem. And then, let's see what we can buy from, the usual, but probably more useful when it comes up, so yeah. Don't think I'll need any tents at the moment, because we're just about to go to a village. I will get some eye drops, though, that might be useful, especially since sooner we don't get until a bit later. At least disc 2, I'd say, and given we're going by the original PS1 version anyway, granted I am playing the HD version, so that will not count here. But anyway, that being said, we have an interesting sort of fight here, because it's not even a fight. This is a friendly moo who will ask you for some ore. Unfortunately, we do not have any ore on us at the moment, but we will throughout the game, and they will give us. And if you do deliver some ore, then they will reward you with some more AP. Seriously. Obviously, I do not want to attack this innocent little moo, because of the fact that all he's doing is asking for some ore. That is not reason to harm a poor innocent little creature, I dare say. Also in the forest, we will come across some other new enemies here. These are the carved spiders, and they can inflict slow on you, so be careful. I believe they are weak against fire, however, so yeah. So Vivi will do well here, I think. Indeed, let's indeed use fire on them, and that will do some damage. Again, it's probably better against one, but whatever. Also, dare I say it, Steiner's fire sword will also work up here. Yeah, that web move is the thing that inflicts slow on your party. Again, it's very hard to get rid of in Final Fantasy IX, because it sooner doesn't get rid of it. The only thing I think that does is haste, and it'll be very hard to get haste without doing some synthesizing. More on that a bit later, though, because we can't do anything about that now, obviously. So instead, let's go through, well, that looks like an observatory, but I'm not sure. And this is the village of Dali. Yeah. Seems a pleasant enough village, at least. Well, we kind of nearly got frozen to death by a free black mage with wings! Seriously, I know you were out for the count along with Dagger and Steiner, but come on, man! Anyway, yeah. So this village does harbour a very dark secret. Something that will, I guess, define Vivi's character for the rest of the game. Dare I even say it. Even some kids here. What did they see, though? What did those children see? They seem a bit suspicious for children. Anyway, that being said, let's go in here and speak to the guy in charge of this place. Yeah, is he asleep? Yeah, I guess he was. Is all you think about girls there, Zidane? That's what it sounds like. Yeah, just don't... And also, Steiner, shush. Don't call her princess. Even though that's your kind of thing. In this inn. Seriously. She really hasn't gone travelling, has she? Listen, why not? Fair, fair. And Steiner isn't best pleased either. Well, those cozy enough, I dare say. Enough for a party of 4? Seriously? Yeah. Where was she going to go? Good question, actually. Lindblom, eh? Yeah, it does sound like she was. That's not going to be great. We don't even have a pass. And why is that? We don't know. You don't know what, or you can't tell us why? And Zidane just goes along with it. Okay, there must be something serious. Well, look what you've done. You've been yelling, "Princess, princess," like a fucking idiot, Steiner. No, she doesn't want to return, you big piece of fucking tin! And that, yeah. He just started with his life. Fine, but he still thinks it's... Yeah, well, you've done a pretty crappy job of doing it so far, you big fat knight. Seriously. You will think of a way, but you're not doing it very well. For a guy supposed to be guarding the princess and getting, "Princess, princess, bloody, bloody, blah!" And look, Vivi's gone to sleep. Don't blame him after what he's been through. He's had to use a lot of fire magic just to get through the ice cavern, but whatever. Yeah, let's indeed go to sleep. Good idea. And while we go to sleep, we actually hear someone singing. No, it's not Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Besides, her song does not consist of la 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 la. No, it doesn't. I do a pretty bad job because I'm a bloke, but whatever. And the next morning we will see that, well, Dagger is gone? And so is Steiner, Vivi, and, well, that's it, really. Yeah, where did they go? Well, we're gonna look at the ATs and find out. Let's see, Vivi confused. Yeah, what's he doing? He's going to walk through the village and bumps into the local children. He's what? A black mage? What are you going against black mages? Magicist? Or something. Or magist? I don't know. Seriously. Anyway, that being said, let's go into the next room, and nothing there, and there's a potion in there. What about in this chest? An antidote, very good. Especially good if we get poisoned. And another AT here, Dagger tries, in which she tries to be a bit less royal, shall we say. I don't think she did, to be honest, but Dagger don't know that, does she? Why is she near a farm? Seriously. Better look behind you there or anything. Yeah, some of them sound just too royal. Okay, fair enough. Nothing strange about that. Seriously. Do that in the... Yeah, plants, in other words. Apparently they do. Yeah, well, let's say she had a sheltered life. And, yeah, well, you suck at it there, Dagger. Seriously. A bit late there, but never mind. Anyway, I'm gonna speak to the Moogle here. Maybe he has something okay, we don't have anything there, so I'll save. And on the next episode, we will explore more of the village, so I'll see you then. Goodbye!